Hi Sugar Cookies, welcome back and welcome to my lifestyle sauce. For those of you who are new around here, I'm Cookie, your lifestyle, and you're watching a real lifestyle channel, one that cooks, cleans, decors, recipe develops, canning, preservation, thrifting, home decor, fashion, inspiration, health, and so much more. Just like what you're gonna see here. Getting ready to make this Angus beef pot roast. This is almost 4 pounds, I want to say. Yes, almost 4 pounds. I got it at Sam's Club. It has a nice fat cap at the bottom. It does have some nice marbling, but it's not as fatty as like a chuck roast. So you're gonna have to let this cook for a while. I'm gonna do mine stovetop because it's too hot out here to put this in the oven. The oven would make it, you know, cook a lot quicker, but I'm just gonna keep it on my stovetop, no problem. I'm gonna cook it for about maybe a good 4 hours on the stovetop. Let me show you what I'm going to use to season this pot roast and what I'm bringing to this pot roast party. These are frozen sliced mushrooms. Gotta take your kitchen help wherever you can, especially because my arm is in a sling, even though I'm taking a break so that I can make this recipe because I gotta cook. And I figure, why not record it, right? I have some organic carrots here. These are delicious. None of this is sponsored. I have the W sauce right here, the Worcestershire, yeah, this right here. Some extra virgin olive oil. Here I have roasted garlic powder and I have onion powder there. Right here I have Montreal steak seasoning. Back there I have my onion soup mix blend. Here I have my garlic paste that I blend with just salt and garlic, no oil, no vinegar, nothing. The reason why you see 2 different colors here is because I mixed the older paste with the newer paste. And I have some frozen onions here. Again, grab your help where you can. I already have the pan heating up so that I can sear the roast.
Guys, wash your meat.
I'm thinking that the reason why the FDA or whoever says don't wash your meats is because people are lazy. They don't want to wash their surfaces afterwards. They don't properly clean, you know, countertops and your sink and things. Come on, all you need to do is just use hot soapy water, a little bit of bleach or vinegar and hot soapy water. That's it. The other thing is that, you know, people are handling your food and a lot of people don't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom for either number 1, number 2, or number 3. So there's that. And then when they cut these things on a bandsaw, sometimes you have fragments that come with the meat. So yeah, definitely wash your meat, pat it dry. Wet meat don't brown, people. Okay. Of course, the lighting situation here in my kitchen, even though I have big windows, it's going to a thunder here in the Sunshine State of Florida. What's new? So it's getting dark out there. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that when you're roasting, it's a good idea to use a pot that has high walls on it and has plenty of surface so that you can add the roast, the vegetables, and all the things, and it'll cook nice and even. This is already preheating, no oil yet. And then this one is where I'm going to make the green beans that go with the pot roast, and I'm also going to be making some yolkless egg noodles with butter and fresh dill. I won't show how I make the noodles because I don't have any on hand. So I have to wait for my husband to get home from work to be able to make those. But anyway, the green bean and the pot roast, you're gonna see how I do it. It's easy. Those ingredients that I shared with you, easy to find. Easy to put together. These onions, I get them at Sam's Club. It comes with chopped peppers as well. And all of these items that you see here, all these ingredients are so easy to find. Those carrots right there, those are from Trader Joe's. I got these frozen sliced mushrooms at not Sam's, at Walmart. And you know, the W sauce and extra virgin olive oil you can get anywhere. That's how we do it around here. Delicious, elegant, and easy. So let's get to making this. I am going to stab it a couple of times to just make sure. Don't judge me. Slow your roll, girl. I'm trying to hurry up because I have company coming over too. So I'm trying to get this done in time. What I was about to say is that I'm going to poke some holes in the roast so that the marinade will get, you know, in between the layers. And this does have a fat cap at the bottom, so all of that is going to be collected there, and it's not just going to run out, so don't worry about that. I think that should be enough. I'm going to add the garlic. I know this seems like a lot of garlic, but this is a lot of meat. And not only that, garlic is good for you.
Just gotta get some garlics.
And this is a big piece of meat. It can handle it. Mm-hmm. Yum. Yes. Oh, okay, dang. I'm already salivating. What? Do you have smell-o-vision? Can you smell this already? Hey, get back in frame. On all sides. Let it get all that deliciousness. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a beautiful fat cap? Look at that. That's a beautiful fat cap. Okay, from here on out, everything else is easy peasy, done deal. Even this is easy. I told you this was going to be easy. I'm gonna give this a good massage. Mm-hmm. Woo-wee! Smells good. This is flavor, baby. Oh my gosh, look at that. Pack that in there. Poke it in them holes. Poke it in, ow, my arm. Poke it in them holes. Mm-hmm. That's it. Pack the flavor in there. Don't you worry. None of this seasoning is going to waste. It's going all in them holes. All right. I'll meet you at the stove. As I mentioned before, my pot is preheated. Fat side down. Oh, I love that sizzle. Mm-hmm. Put all of that seasoning in the pot as well on top. Pack it in there. Don't let none of that go to waste. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. What I usually like to do is I like to sear it on all sides. Oh my gosh, it's so dark out here. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to sear it on all sides. And then I'm going to cover it, and then I'm going to add the onions and the carrots and the mushrooms in a little bit. Well, as you can see behind me, I have the windows. They're open. I get plenty of light in here. But do you see how overcast it is? And it's almost looking like it wants to be a tornado sky. You know how it starts getting really dark, like really quick? A little creepy. We're also on flood alert here. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but yeah. What is going on with these floods? Texas, New Jersey, New York. I mean, now here, well, Jesus help us. Let me show you the deliciousness that is searing in my pot. Oh, this is gonna be so good. It comes out so juicy and tender. It's gonna take a little longer because I'm cooking it on the stove, and this is an Angus pot roast. Doesn't have that much fat. It just has a nice like fat covering on the bottom, which is what I'm searing now. But let me just show you what it looked like. This is hot. Ooh, okay, let me just show you. Do we see all the seasonings? That smells so good. When the bottom, the fat cap has browned, I'm gonna turn it around and sear it on all sides. I don't think y'all need to see me do that. Do you? All right, I'll do one at least. All right, now that this has been seared on all sides, now I'm just gonna add the rest, and that's that. And I will go grab my chicken stock, which I almost forgot to include in this recipe. I'm gonna add the mushrooms. I'm adding the carrots. Let me go grab my chicken. All right, I've got the chicken stock. This is a 32 ounce of chicken stock. I'm gonna pour in the whole thing. I'm gonna do it on the sides, not on top, because I want that seasoning to stay on there as long as possible. Just like that. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Sometimes at the end, I'll add a little knob of butter, and that kind of helps make the sauce a little velvety. But I will be braising this pot roast as well. This is already preheated. I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil. Use whatever brand you want to. Just make sure that's a nice glug, because I'm gonna saute a lot of fresh green beans. And cooking it this way, there's no need to steam them first or blanch them first. Trust me, they will cook thoroughly. These are the ones that I buy. I get these at Sam's, not sponsored. They're organic. And now I'm gonna add the rest of that garlic. Ooh, it's so dark here. Why am I using this spoon? That's not the spoon to use, Cookie. That's the spice spoon. Garlic, just like that. Now, I am going to infuse this oil now with some, what is this? This is called spaghetti chili mix. I love this mix. I get this mix at TJ Maxx, Marshall's, or Home Goods. Isn't that beautiful? Now, there's a clue here. It says chili, so it does have some spice to it. But that's enough. Gonna mix this around a little bit. Oh my gosh, already this olive oil is getting infused. Oh my gosh. All right, let me switch out to a bigger spoon here. Yes. Oh, love these. Love these mixes. And I love these, what do you call these? These flat spoons. I got these, I think, on Amazon. These are all teak wood, so they will last you a long time, and you can treat them. They're not treated with any coating or anything like that, so that's not, going into your food. Then I'm going to add my seasoning blend. I have a video on this on one of my recipe playlists, and this is a mix of vegetable seasoning with turmeric, pepper, garlic. Look it up. It's delicious. And it just brings out the flavor in the veggies. It just complements the veggies beautifully. Oh my gosh. Guys, I'm trying to hurry up because I'm expecting company, and my arm is starting to hurt. I gotta put it back in a brace. All right, here we go. That's it. And you saute these. Saute these. Oh my goodness, what a whites! Ow. Hopefully, I'm switching to my left hand. Hopefully, I won't overcompensate and wind up flinging these out of the skillet. Okay, this is not gonna work out like that. So let me go back to this. Woo. And then what you do is You cook these to the amount of tenderness that you want, but just before you get to that point, you cover them and you take them off of the burner and let it cook with the residual heat, and they will turn out green and beautiful. They won't be all soggy. And then at the end, you can hit these up with some fresh lemon juice. Oh my gosh. Also zesting lemon zest in here. Oh my gosh, that is so delicious. Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh, delicious. So, see, I gave these a nice toss. Do you see? This is a lot. This is, let me see. This is a 28-ounce bag of green beans, which is a lot. So it could stand up to the garlic that came to the party. Oh, delicious. Easy peasy. And that's that. Whew. It's a little hotsy in here. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to put my brace back on because this is hurting me. Yeah, they suspect, the ortho surgeon suspects that I might have another rotator cuff tear in my shoulder. So I'm waiting on this special MRI appointment to come through. So what do you think of my meal? As I mentioned before, I am gonna be making this with yolkless egg noodles, but I don't have any on hand right now. And my husband is gonna bring some after he gets off of work, and that takes just minutes to get done, like maybe 10 minutes, if that. I like to douse it with a little bit of onion powder, fresh dill, black cracked pepper, and butter. And that's it. Oh, and a drizzle of olive oil, and that's it. Delicious. It's a great accompaniment to this pot roast. And you saw how I made the green beans. How much easier can it get than that? This is one of my daughter's favorite meals that I prepare. She's coming home today, and she asked me if I could make her some pot roast.
And of course, a mother's here to please.
If you like this kind of content, you found some value in it, you even found a chuckle, a laugh or two, smash that subscribe button. I'd love for you to join my lifestyle sauce. Psst, turn on your notification bell and select option all.
This way you can let you know all the videos I upload.
Share the videos. Why? Because this way it helps my channel grow. I appreciate your time because I know out of all the videos that are out here in these YouTube streets, you spend time with me. Try this recipe out. Give me some feedback on it. Let me know how you like to prepare your pot roast. Do you have special ways to prepare it? Even the method of cooking that you use. Post it down in the comments below. I love engaging with you. Also, by engaging and commenting, the algorithm sees that like-minded people are engaging and that you like my channel and that you want to see my content. And of course, I want to bring you more of my content. Yeah, as I mentioned before, let me know how you do your pot roast.
And if no one has told you lately, you was kind, you was smart, you was intelligent.
And seriously, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Oh, you know I have a Bible verse to share with you. One to edify you, uplift you, you know, encourage you, and sharpen you a little bit. And sharpen myself too, because the Word of God says that iron sharpens iron. Ow! The reason why I don't have my Bible with me is because the medication, some of the medication that they have me on blurs my vision quite a bit. So yeah, I can't drive or you know, focus on reading right now. But anywho, I have memorized this. It's Philippians, I think 4:13, and it says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. Now, don't take that out of context. When you read the Word of God, read it before, during, and after. That was Paul talking when he was in jail, that even though he was in chains and he knew that there was imminent, he says that he can still do everything that he can, preach and encourage other prisoners because Christ gives him the strength to do it. And we can, of course you can apply that to regular life. I do, but I just want to make sure that we don't take that out of context. God loves you with an eternal love. He gave his life for you and me over 2,000 years ago. Oh, but sugar cookies, don't worry. He didn't stay there. He arose on the third day and is seated at the right hand of God the Father, always, always, always interceding for you and me, always advocating for you and for me. Whew. Having said that, I got to get out of here. I totally forgot that I had this hat on. I'm like, why is my head feeling so hot? Anywho, I gotta go. Bleh. That was the McFartington sandal. It was this. That's the story I'm sticking to. These are all leather. These are by Donald Pliner. Donald Pliner, you have some explaining to do. I don't wear these outside, not even to church, not shopping, because as you walk, they make those farty sounds, and that's embarrassing. I can't with myself sometimes. You know.
Agent 777 here. Mission accomplished.